You might not know that Hatha yoga, and especially traditional Hatha yoga, comes from the tantric traditions. So this teaching that what you do with your body alters your state of consciousness, and how you use different breath movements and different body movements to activate your energy can permanently alter the trajectory of your life. You can actually use Hatha yoga to burn karmas, ancient conditioning deep inside of your physiology, and to liberate yourself and set yourself free. One of the ways you can also use Hatha yoga is to completely activate and enliven your lower chakras. Now, this is often used to then be able to sublimate the energy into the higher chakras for deeper states of meditation and more sublime activation of the crown. However, you can also activate the lower chakra energies to enhance sexuality. And one of the teachings of Tantra is that it's not just about only enlightenment at the expense of enjoying your humanity and enjoying life, but enjoying life in the path of spiritual awakening can be part of the process. It's celebrated in the tradition. So while you stay focused on your goal of enlightenment, you also never forget to enjoy what is here and now, the blessings and bounty of the goddess. So these poses are designed to activate your goddess energy, the powerful divinity within you, or goddess energy as you like, and also they allow you to consciously enhance the energy of your lower chakras, which you can then use for deeper states of sexual pleasure and ecstasy, or you can use to sublimate in various practices to give you enhanced states of meditation. So when I was doing these 4 poses regularly, especially with using breath and deep connection to my body, I was experiencing mega sexual energy. And I still find today that if I spend time doing these 4 yoga poses with the intention to activate my lower chakras, it's like taking a magical aphrodisiac pill, and it's totally natural with no side effects. So by focusing on your root and sacral chakra, you get to enhance feelings of power and safety while also increasing your sexual creativity and your life force energy. Having a strong connection to your body also allows you to be able to consciously relax into sexual experiences. This also opens up a deeper level of freedom in the bedroom. As Andrew likes to say, once you have sex with yoga chicks, you never want to go back. So if you want to have an in-depth guidance on how to fully unleash your sexuality, if you're interested in taking this all the way into deep pleasure practices, then I invite you to watch my free Wild Woman's Masterclass, and you can find that in the link down in the description. That will take you through embodied exercises to make all of this real. So I'm going to walk you through each of these poses step by step. And in practicing these, you may want to complete 20 rounds of deep circular breathing while you focus on your pelvic area and a sense that your body is being blessed. So the first pose for you is Goddess Pose. This is Utthata Konasana. This pose helps you connect to your inner sexual goddess and the divine energies of power and victory. So in this pose, you get to activate your root and sacral chakras and your feminine energy while increasing circulation and heat inside of the body. So physiologically, it stretches your hips, groin, and chest, tones and strengthens your core muscles, and strengthens the quadriceps and inner thigh muscles. So to do this, you want to begin in a wide standing stance. Turn your feet outwards to about a 45-degree angle. Bend your knees out towards your toes and lower your hips down to about the knee level. Reach out your arms at a shoulder height. Bend your elbows so your fingers go skyward. Spread your fingers wide with the palms of your hands facing forward, and activate your back and core muscles. So I invite you to hold this for 30 to 60 seconds, or as long as is comfortable to you. And as you do this, fully feel the activation of energies flowing through your pussy and your pelvis and your womb space. Number 2 is the side lunge pose, Skandasana. So skanda means semen. Super sexy pose for those of you who are heterosexual or bisexual and into semen. So this pose is named after the Hindu god of war, Skanda, and skanda also means semen. So this is the pose of semen. Woo! The pose of life. So the pose opens up the hips and heart and activates and balances the root and sacral chakras. It'll stretch your legs and strengthen your core. So to do this, begin in a wide leg forward bend with both hands on the floor. Bend your right knee and lengthen your left leg. Keep your right foot grounded on the floor and flex the left foot so the toes point upwards towards the ceiling. Open your chest and lift your gaze. You can keep your hands on the floor or make prayer hands at your heart. So I invite you to do 5 rounds of deep breathing on each side. Again, really feeling the energies open and activate from your root and from your sacral chakra so they are pulsating through your body. Number 3 is the chair pose, Utkatasana, also called fierce pose. This activates the entire body along with the root and sacral chakras. It strengthens your legs, your core, your shoulders, and increases shoulder flexibility. So it enhances circulation and heat in your body while creating a focusing and calm mind. So to do this, you're going to stand up straight with your feet together. You're going to bend your knees until your thighs are almost parallel to the floor, keeping your knees together. Lift your arms up in alignment with your back and keep your heart open and your chest up with your palms facing inward. As you hold this and breathe, again, really feel that your pelvis isn't disconnected from the rest of your body, but constantly pulsating in this pleasurable exchange with all of you. Number 4 is the lizard pose, Uttan Pristasana. This activates the root, sacral, and solar plexus chakras. So this is an amazing hip opener that can move any stagnant energy stored in your base that will keep you from sexual freedom. So stiff hips, how can you be an amazing lover if your hips are stiff? They gotta be open, flexible, wide, in freedom. But a lot of us store our sexual rigidity and closed down belief systems about pleasure inside of our hips, making them rigid. So in this pose, you can increase your hip flexibility so you can get into all kinds of wild sexual positions, but also release a lot of that puritanical energy that shows up in the way that our hips tend to freeze. So you can start in downward facing dog. You're going to exhale as you step your right foot towards the outside of your right hand. Your knee should be bent at a 90-degree angle and your toe is pointed out at a 45-degree angle. Inhale as you bring your elbows to the floor with your forearms flat on the mat. Spread your hands out on the floor and stay here for 5 full deep breaths and then switch sides. Again, you're feeling as you pulsate from the root and from the sacral chakras that the energy is alive, activated, and open. Let me know in the comment section below how yoga has changed or impacted your sex life. And if you want to take these practices even deeper, then go ahead and check out my free Wild Woman's Masterclass by clicking the link in the description down below. And I will guide you step by step through each of these 3 simple practices that will help you unleash your natural, wild, and fully radiant self. Remember to subscribe to the YouTube channel and happy activating.